Welcome to day 5 of our detox challenge. Not quite so much jumping around today, but a little bit of a core-infused flow. So let's get started. I'm going to have you stand with your feet hip distance apart. You're going to lift from the front of the pelvis, draw the lower belly in and up, draw the sides of the belly in and up. Really lengthen through the spine, get really tall as you really press down into the earth underneath you. Draw your palms together at the center of your chest. Close your eyes for a moment. And just slowly draw your attention to the rhythm of your breath. As you inhale, feel the feet rooting down into the earth as you extend the crown of the head towards the ceiling. And on your exhalation, pick the breath up from the pelvic diaphragm through the center of the belly towards the heart. Inhale, get really long as you let the breath drop down and soften the belly and the pelvic diaphragm. And on your exhalation, squeezing in and up and just seeing that the spine lengthens a little bit more there. Take one more breath like that. And then slowly flutter the eyes open. Shake out the hands. Shake out the feet. And then circle the wrists out in both directions. And then see if you can keep the heel of the hand really close together. And just very slowly roll the wrists out. So disengaging the muscles so that you can really get into the joints there and change direction, which can feel a little bit weird, not such a natural movement. Good, and shake out. Okay, from there, you're going to bend your knees, rebound from the floor as you reach up to the ceiling. On your exhalation, bend your knees and fold. So there, we're just going to walk out a little bit, so not overstretching right at the beginning of the workout. Okay, straightening both legs, fingertips on the shins to begin with. Inhale, lengthen the spine. On your exhalation, plant your fingertips down first. Keep energy in the fingertips as you roll to your knuckles in the palm. And then step back to your downward facing dog. From here, I want you to bend both knees and then straighten them, bend both knees and straighten them, and then do a funky little circle with the hips. Beautiful. Okay, from there, we're going to inhale and take the right foot up to the ceiling and stretch it. On your exhalation, bend your knee, draw your knee in towards your nose, step the foot between the hands. Okay, you're going to come up onto your fingertips, so if your foot only got this far, you're going to just catch hold of it and give it a helping hand. From there, I'm going to bend the back knee. Inhale, get really long through the spine. On my exhalation, I'm going to press into my front foot and let the sides of the abdomen carry me up. So if I bend the back knee, the pelvis can set itself nicely, and then I might straighten out a little bit without the pelvis tipping forwards. So see how that feels and just find your place there. Okay, so again, lengthening through the belly, lengthening through the spine. Elbows, fingertips to the ceiling. I'm going to inhale and straighten both legs. On my exhalation, fists of fire to my waist as I bend both knees. The back knee can bend a little bit or almost all the way down to the floor. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, breathe down to the belly. Exhale, squeeze the breath in. Good, one more time. Beautiful. This time I'm going to inhale and reach. On my exhalation, plant my hands down either side of the front foot, and I'm going to let the back knee drop down. From here, squeezing inner thighs, I'm going to start to take the right fingertips up to the ceiling to open up. And if you like, you can lift the back knee away from the floor. I want you to keep squeezing your inner thighs together, pressing into the back heel and reaching through the top fingertips. And then just look down at the floor for a moment and walk your left hand way off to the side. And then we're going to sweep your upper arm in line with your ear and reach out on a diagonal. You can even gaze up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in there. On your exhalation, plant your hands either side of your front foot. Step back to plank. Good, lifting the sides of the belly, lengthening through the spine. Inhale there, you can bring your knees down if you need to. On your exhalation, bend your elbows straight back and then straighten your arms. Inhale, exhale, bend and straighten and press it back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful, second side. Take the left foot up to the ceiling this time. Draw your knee in towards your nose if you're going to touch, and then lift the hips. Step the foot between the hands. Good. I'm going to bend the back knee a lot. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. On my exhalation, press into the front foot and draw the sides of the belly in and up. Find your balance there by squeezing inner thighs and almost pulling the feet together towards one another on the mat. Okay, from there, inhale, reach up and straighten both legs. On your exhalation, fists of fire to your waist as you bend both knees. Inhale, reach, let the breath soften the belly and the pelvic diaphragm. Exhale, squeeze the breath up from the root. Good, 2 more. Beautiful. Okay, inhale there. Exhale, palms down. Drop the back knee down for a moment. Inhale, get long through the spine. Exhale, take the left fingertips to the ceiling this time. So then you might want to lift the back knee away from the floor. If you do, press into the heel, squeeze the thighs and lengthen through the top arm. Beautiful. And then take the right hand way off your mat, over to the side, and sweep your left arm up over your ear, reach out on a diagonal. Good, so reaching in all different directions, take a deep breath in. On your exhalation, frame your front foot, step it back to plank. Good, from there, with your knees on the floor or not, inhale. On your exhalation, bend your elbows and press back. Inhale, bend the elbows and press back. Inhale, bend the elbows, press back. Good. Okay, from here, really press down into your fingertips. Walk your feet in just a little bit closer and together. We're going to bend the knees, bend the elbows. Inhale. On your exhalation, straighten everything. Shoulders come over the wrists. Inhale, exhale, lift the belly. 2 more times. And then last time we might take a little bit of a hop to get towards the hands. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, bend your legs and pull your upper body over your legs. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bend your knees and pull. Last time, inhale. Exhale and pull. Beautiful. Bend your knees and send your sit bones wide. Start to lift up from the front of the pelvis. Send the hip creases back. And then begin to lengthen the spine so the frontal belly moves in, the front of the lower back spine moves in, the lower back spine moves in. You get super long through the spine. Reach up from your elbows and your fingertips. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, sit down a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs. Palms together. And just rest there for a breath. Okay. Bend the knees. Inhale, elbows, fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the fingertips. Step back. Downward facing dog. Okay, from there you're going to take the right foot up to the ceiling. Bend the knee into the chest and step the foot between the hands. Then you're going to turn on your back foot. So you're just going to let the back foot turn at an angle that feels good. So, you know, there's no such thing as a perfect angle that suits everyone because our anatomy is so different. So generally, if you just pick it up and let it land, it'll land in an anatomically ideal place for you. You can always adjust it later. From there, I want you to walk around to the center of your mat and turn both of your toes forwards. Okay, from there, we're going to start to take some lunges side to side. You can keep your fingertips on the floor or you can bring your hands together at your palms. Good. And then see if you can lift your toes up so you're really activating through your inner legs there. And maybe linger at one side and then the other. So if that feels tough on your knees, don't bend them so much. Good. Beautiful. All right, hands interlaced behind your back. We're going to inhale, offer the heart. On your exhalation, draw the center of the chest forwards and begin to fold and come to a tabletop position. I want you to bend your elbows and then start to take the hands over the head towards the floor, moving in that direction. And then you can begin to straighten the arms. So lengthen out through the crown of the head, but press back and wide through the sit bones. Deep breath there. On your exhalation, begin to fold. And even here, you might want to take just a little bit of movement. So we're not necessarily locking into place. Good. And then from there, just going to release the fingertips to the floor. Inhale, really lengthen through the spine. On your exhalation, pick yourself up from your belly. And slowly come on up. Beautiful. From there, we're going to turn the heels into our temple pose. And then see if you can get quite stable in the legs. Take the arms out to the side and then just start to wave the upper body side to side. Awesome. All right, take the right arm over the left. Eagle wrap your arms, take the fingertips to the ceiling. As you inhale, reach fingertips to ceiling. On your exhalation, snake it all the way down. So it's inhale, reach, keep the bend of the knees. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Good. Unwrap the arms, turn towards your front foot, and then just step in a little bit with the back foot. Okay. From here, I'm going to start to take my weight onto my right foot. You can do whatever you like with your arms, but you're going to start to try to pick the left leg up. So your standing leg can be a little bit bent or straight, and then you're going to kick into your left heel as if you're pressing a wall away from you. Take a deep breath there. On your exhalation, step your feet together. Shake out your feet if you need to. And then palms together. Inhale, rebound from the floor. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, release. Neutralize. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale, palms down. Step back, downward facing dog. Good. From there, you're going to take the left foot up to the ceiling. Inhale and reach. On your exhalation, knee in towards your nose. Step your foot between your hands. And then inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, turn on your back foot, just letting it land where it feels good. And then slowly walk your way around to the center of your mat. So I'm going to turn around so you can see me. And then you're going to point both of your toes forward and we're going to come back to these sideward lunges. So either fingertips on the floor, you might even want to wave the arms around a little bit to release the shoulders, or palms together at the center of the chest. That becomes a little bit more of a dynamic movement. Lift the toes up and really ignite the inner thighs. Beautiful. Okay, there with straight legs. One more time, interlacing the hands behind the back. This time with straight arms. Inhale, offer the heart. On your exhalation, slowly bow. Take the arms up over the head. And then if it feels good, you might take a little movement side to side, working into that in whatever way feels good. And if that's totally stressing out your legs, then bend your knees a little bit. So just because your legs aren't straight doesn't mean that you're not stretching into your hamstrings there, by the way. Good, now release your fingertips. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhalation, pick yourself up from your belly. Good. Heels in, knees out. Sit down into temple. Stretch the arms out. Left arm over the right. I'm going to eagle wrap the arms. Good. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. Keep the bend of the knees. Exhale through the mouth this time as you snake it down. Inhale through center. Exhale. Let something go. Inhale there. Good. Slowly come on up. Release the arms. Stretch the arms out to the side. Straighten the legs. Turn towards the top of the mat. This time you're going to step forwards. You'll be on your left foot in front. So this time you're going to take your weight onto your left foot. You're going to start to lift the right leg. You can even feel like you're holding the air around you. Kick into your right heel, draw energy into your belly. Take a deep breath in. On your exhalation, step your right foot down and give it a little shake out. Okay, bend the knees, rebound from the floor. Inhale, reach. On your exhalation, bow. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step it back, downward facing dog. Okay, you're going to take your right foot up to the ceiling. On your exhalation, okay, from there you're going to come to the center of your mat and step your feet a generous hip distance or slightly wider. Interlace the fingers apart from the index fingers. Press your index fingers away from you. As you do that, pull your arm bones back into your sockets and spread your collarbones. Inhale here. On your exhalation, bend your knees, take your sit bones back. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, we're going to sit down a little bit lower. So when this feels like too much for you, you're just going to come to sit. Exhaling every time you squat. Good. And then when you can, you're going to come all the way down. Relax, soles of the feet together. Just take a little rock out there. Good. So not forgetting our core belly blast. So we're going to do this blast at the end of the session today. So you're going to have one foot in front of the other. You might know this by now. You're going to inhale, elbows, fingertips to the ceiling. On your exhalation, fist to your waist. Nice long spine as you lean back. Lift the soles of the feet away from the floor. Inhale and reach. Exhale. Good. Inhale, soften belly with the breath. Exhale, squeeze from the pelvic floor as you lengthen the spine. Last time. Good. From there, same thing. Interlacing the hands apart from the index fingers. Change the cross of the ankles. Inhale, press the feet away. Exhale, elbows to inner knees. Inhale, press away. Exhale, keep going with that. Keep trying to use your breath, squeezing the breath up from the root, the moolah, around the pelvic floor, bathroom muscles, squeezing them all the way up to the heart. Good. Last one. Beautiful. Draw the knees together. Just going to scoot forward for a moment. Good, and then lengthen the spine. Inhale, reach. On your exhalation, slowly begin to curl down. Fingertips around the ears, knees in towards your chest. Press the feet towards the ceiling. From there, I want you to drop one leg down, crisscross the legs, and then take the elbow, so the same leg that you've dropped, the same side elbow is going to come across the body to the outside of the leg that's in the air. And then you're going to press into your feet and hold it there for a couple of breaths. Should really feel this one. Inhale, press the feet to the ceiling. Good, second side. So you're going to drop the opposite leg down, crisscross the legs, same side elbow to the outside of the leg that's on the top. Squeeze in, couple of breaths. Good, press feet to the ceiling and then draw your knees into your chest. Take a little bit of a circle around there. And then from there, you're just going to bring the soles of the feet together. Clasp the hands around the underside of the feet and then just relax your head down. We're going to do one more round. But to begin with, just rocking it out there, one knee at a time. Great. And then draw your knees together. One more round like that. So we're going to inhale, reach overhead. On your exhalation, with control, slowly come up into seated position or Ardha Navasana, boat pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slowly roll it down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, slowly back up. Remember, you can catch hold of the backs of the legs if you need to. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl it down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, slowly back up. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly going to curl it all the way down. Fingertips around the ears, press the feet up. So we're going to drop one leg down, crisscross, elbow to the outside of the knee or thigh. Hold there and squeeze. Keep working with the breath. Keep drawing the breath up from the pelvic diaphragm. Wow. Beautiful. Stretch the feet up. Switch sides, crisscross, loads of energy into the feet, so kick into the heels. Take the elbows to the outside of the thigh or knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale, relax. One more time, drawing the feet together. You're just going to hug onto the outside of the feet, interlace the fingers, and relax. And then there, one knee at a time, just rocking side to side. Draw the knees together, press your feet onto the floor, and then you're going to take your hands and rest your hands on the tops of your thighs and press your thighs away from you. So imagine that you're pressing your femur bones directly away from you, so that really begins to traction the spine nicely on the floor. It might not feel like a huge stretch to begin with, but if you maintain that pressure, you can feel that it's a nice lengthening of the spine there. And then you can slowly release. Press your palms down, lift your hips, tuck your tailbone, and then when you're ready, stretch one leg out and then the other. Turn the palms to face up to the ceiling. Take any little fidgets that you need to make yourself feel comfortable. If you need to, if this isn't comfy on the lower back, feet wide and knees together. And then from there, I want you to take your feet a little bit wider and your arms a little bit wider so you're occupying more of the floor, if that feels good for you. And then just begin to allow the breath to settle into its effortless state. The tongue just to rest in the bottom of the mouth. And see if you can relax all of those tiny muscles in your face. So just releasing any expression from the face. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can send your exhalation out through the skin of the face. Let your arms and legs rest heavily. Relax your heart. Cast your gaze down towards your cheekbones. As you inhale, feel life and energy and positivity flowing in. And on your exhalation, remind yourself to constantly let go. Let go of anything you're ready to let go of. And just relax here for a few moments. Begin to wriggle the toes and the fingers. Turn the head side to side. And draw your palms together and just rub them together briskly until you feel a nice amount of heat being generated in your palms. And when you feel that, rest your hands over your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhalation, just relax. Another breath like that. Release your hands from your head. Bend your knees, slowly roll over to one side. And press the floor away from you to come up. Keep your head hanging heavy. Find a comfortable seated position, and then when you've lengthened the spine, slowly draw the head back to center. Draw your palms together at the center of your chest. Take a deep breath in to honor the length of the spine, and on your exhalation, bow your head to your heart, surrendering mind to heart. Namaste.